I do believe that this economy needs to be replaced. This energy economy needs to be replaced
With the Thunderdome.
with the Thunderdome. No, but seriously, I mean, here's the thing: we're depleting our fossil fuels. Not that we need to save them for any reason, but it's coming down to the fact that we're killing the planet. Whether or not you believe that we're the primary driver of that, we're certainly accelerating it.
We're propagating it for sure.
Yeah, certainly, and we're exacerbating the problem, and we're doing so in a fashion that is too quick for our survival to be likely. Where we're headed, because we're killing off the things that support our ecosystem,
Especially those of us that can see it, and foresee it.
Yeah, and this isn't woo-woo science or crazy science or doom and gloom. I mean, this has happened multiple times throughout the history of the planet where things have, for various reasons, the environment has gotten out of balance on whatever it is, and then everything fucking died.
So that warrants a transition over to hopefully Randall Carlson's episode that we're going to have, where it's like, so what are we going to do? Are we going to sit around here and argue about who gets to spend the most monies? And who gets to decide where we spend monies and who gets monies and how many dead dinosaurs we're going to fucking light on fire to drive Hummers? Or are we going to decide as a collective group, how are we going to figure out solutions to these very, very, very real, very, very, very incipient issues that are going to pretty much challenge the existence of our entire race?
Yeah. Yeah, because, if we... Yeah.
Which is why economy's stupid.
It is.
Especially when we're all going to be the richest person on the cinder if we don't shut the fuck up and pull our heads out of our ass.
And it's all based on imagination. I mean, it's all based on, like even gold, right? Gold is simply what you can get somebody else to relinquish when you hand it to someone, right? It's all imagination. It's all a trading of ideas. It's all a trading of imagined value. And the dollars that we print and spend and trade between countries, it's all imagined value. It's all getting somebody to work for a false idea. And that's really what it is. It's productivity. It's productivity.
A simulated value.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's all the coercion of getting a human being to do work for your benefit or for the benefit of the survival of yourself or the species. And so far, we're doing work based on the survival or the promotion of self, the false self in the mind, the self that we shouldn't necessarily be serving, when the self should be rewritten into the self of the human race, the self of humanity. I'm team human. I'm not team Sean. I mean, I have to be team Sean thanks to this economy. I have to make enough money to support this house and to support my family, to make sure that there's enough food for my kid, that he can have all the stuff that he needs to do to go to school, etc. But there's a better way to get that done. And the better way to get that done is to raise consciousness, explain to everybody how the big machine works, take everybody off of this bullshit trading economy model that's right now focused on energy trade. And the only resistance to changing this economy are the folks that control it and have beaten the system and live on the backs of others based on the bullshit that they've put together, based on the bullshit value system and the bullshit beliefs that they've put together in the human race, that we all have to work to get money, to get energy, to get more money, to get food, to get money, to get entertainment, to get money, to get happiness, to get money, to get... Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's the old fucking model that needs to be abandoned. And one of the first things that we can do, I think, is land fucking Air Force One at Area 51 and declassify the fucking 0 point energy work that's being done and start handing it out when people reach adulthood, to say, you get to plug your fucking house into this box that doesn't get plugged into anything else. You get all the energy you need, and now we can focus on the things that can actually help the happiness of the planet, the survivability of the planet, the health of the ecosystem. We don't have to be killing and exacerbating and accelerating the problems that we have with this planet that could be in a natural state of heating, but at the same time, we're fucking accelerating it. So, I don't know. That's just my little soapbox. Doug comes back in from peeing.
So you stop treating life like the NFL and start treating it like a closed system that is probably going to do a lot better under John Nash's theory than...
Well, I mean, consciousness is a closed-loop system anyways.
Yeah, and by the way...
with external inputs, but...
For those dumb shits who are listening who think they're smarter than everybody else, who try to control the fact that fucking aliens are talking to only them and not everybody else. One of the best things that has happened to technology is when it gets open sourced, and a lot of fucking people who they haven't identified as smart get their hands in being able to play in that space. And maybe if you open source the fucking alien technology that
biopharmaceutical technology, as in the last show that we did.
That's the fastest way to accelerate things.
It is.
If you're not going to open source it, then we're going to do it anyway, and you're going to start a fucking civil war.
Who's that a threat against?
Legislation? I don't know. Whoever's not letting me eat my fucking mushrooms legally. I don't give a fuck who is threatening.